What if you could accurately measure antibody aggregation in minutes, not hours? What if you could simply quantify your samples in 96-well plates in a high-throughput manner? Introducing the Valita Aggregation Pure Assay, a revolutionary solution for accurate and reliable antibody aggregation determination. Available as 96-well plates, validated with samples concentrated between 200 milligrams per liter and 2,000 milligrams per liter, and with a detection limit of 0.5% aggregation at 1,000 milligrams per liter, it enables rapid, high-throughput IgG aggregation analysis. This assay greatly enhances your process development workflow by enabling you to assess antibody aggregation at any stage of time in mere minutes. Simply add your purified sample to the Valita Aggregation Pure Assay plate, incubate at room temperature, quantify IgG aggregation using a plate reader equipped with a fluorescence polarization module, and get your results in as little as 15 minutes. In process development, being able to accurately and rapidly measure antibody aggregation is critical. However, with some methods such as DLS-SLS and HPLC-SEC, it may take hours to obtain results due to longer processing times and lower throughput. When you're processing hundreds or thousands of samples to generate a commercially viable cell line, those hours add up and add unnecessary complexity to your workflow and, in the end, your time to market. It doesn't have to be this way, though. The Valita Aggregation Pure Assay is among the fastest, easiest, and readily automatable IgG aggregation quantification assays available. In just 3 simple steps and as little as 15 minutes, you'll be able to prepare and measure a full 96-well plate. Simply add, mix, and read. Let's take a closer look at how the Valita Aggregation Pure Assay performs in comparison to HPLC-SEC. As you can see, the Valita Aggregation Pure Assay highly correlates with the standard method HPLC-SEC. You can still expect the same level of accuracy as your existing method, but with an increased throughput and a quicker, simpler workflow. Thanks in part to the power of fluorescence polarization, the Valita Aggregation Pure Assay is among the fastest, easiest, and readily automatable quantification assays available. Fluorescence polarization is a widely used technique for monitoring binding events in solution. The underlying principle uses polarized light to excite a fluorescent probe, which then emits the light again with a specific degree of polarization. The emitted light polarization is directly related to the rotational movement of the molecule. For example, a small, unbound probe in solution rotates quickly, which leads to depolarization of the emitted light. But when the probe binds to a larger target aggregate, the complex rotates more slowly, keeping the light polarized. Since the level of polarization directly correlates with the amount of bound probe, it's possible to quantify protein aggregation with the Valita Aggregation Pure Assay simply by measuring light polarization. Valita Aggregation Pure Assay plates come pre-coated with a probe that can bind aggregates in solution. So, if you want to effectively and rapidly measure IgG aggregation in your lab, all you'd need is a fluorescence polarization-enabled microplate reader and filters that are compatible with red fluorescent dyes such as rhodamine. Are you ready to accelerate your antibody manufacturing workflow? Get started today at Beckman.com.